Mr. Horgan's disclaimer. The opinions expressed toward contestants on The Price is Right in their decision-making and pricing that can be categorized as either stupid or misleading by the audience, plus showing favoritism specifically toward attractive females, is portrayed as a heel characteristic for entertainment purposes only. In actuality, no prejudice is shown toward the contestant based on their sex, their ethnicity, and their intelligence.
And now it's time for the fabulous Price is Right pricing game recap for Friday, March 23rd, 2012. Today's pricing games played were the following to end the week. Clock game, Lucky 7, Flip-Flop, Bonus game, Easy as 1, 2, 3, and One Away. The first contestant was Tiffany. She played Clock game for a Grill Dome Kamado that's made with Terapex ceramics, and it locks and heats natural juices of meat, and it brings a brick oven flavor, modeled by gorgeous Gwendolyn, and a pair of all-weather wicker patio heaters that each provide a heating radius up to 9 feet, modeled by marvelous Manuela, and as a bonus, a 7-piece Palazetto Barcelona outdoor dining set from hayneedle.com, made with hand and leg mosaic tiles and hand-forged wrought iron, modeled by Texas Battle and Kristolyn Lloyd from The Bold and the Beautiful as today's guest stars. They were at the show to promote the 25th anniversary of The Bold and the Beautiful. Now, first off for the Grill Dome Kamado, Tiffany put a bid of $90. Higher, $900. Higher, $1,000. Lower, $950. Lower, $920, higher, $935, higher, $940, lower, $937. She got it! With about 19 seconds left, she got that in 11 seconds. Now for the wicker patio heaters. First she went 1,000, lower, 900, lower, 800, lower, 700, lower, 600, higher, 650, lower, 630, lower, 625, lower, 619, higher, 620, higher, 621, higher, 622, higher, 623, higher, 624, and she got it with 5 seconds left. She got it in 14 seconds. She won both prizes, totaling $1,561 plus a $1,000 bonus, $2,561, and she also won the outdoor dining set as a bonus. Nice cleanup there in clock game. Okay, Doreen played Lucky 7 for a Kia Soul Plus with Manuela in the driver's seat. First number in the car was 1. For the second number, Doreen believed it was 8. And it wasn't 8 exactly right, so she kept all $7. Now for the third number, she believed it was 6. I was thinking 6-2, but it was a 1. It cost her $5. Ouch. Now for the fourth number, she said it was 7. The fourth number in the Kia Soul was a 9, and it cost her $2, and the game was over. And the last number revealed was 5. The actual retail price was $18,195. Ryan, who was celebrating his 25th birthday on the tape date of today's episode, played flip-flop for a trip to the Grand Cayman Islands, modeled by Gwendolyn. And it included a 5-night stay and a 1-bedroom executive suite, including the simply all-inclusive plan at the Reef Resort. The wrong price is $9,580. Ryan chose to flip to make the price $5,980. And when he pressed the button to reveal the actual retail price, it was $5,980! He's on his way to the Grand Cayman Islands! Claude played bonus game for an oversized veranda bay living room from Jerome's Furniture that included a sofa, love seat, and chair covered with 100% super soft leather, and also included a three glass top tables, a pair of lamps, and a rug. He also played for a 60-inch Samsung 3D high-def LED smart TV that features a 3D hyper-real engine, including a Blu-ray disc player, 2 pairs of 3D glasses, and a 3D starter kit, all modeled by Manuela, valued at $7,229. First, we had a non-stick mini cupcake maker priced at $40. Claude believed the actual retail price was lower, and it was lower, it was $30. Next, we had a retro hand-cranked movie maker camera at $75. He believed the actual retail price was higher, and it was higher, it was $99. Next, we had a serrated knife, or as Drew pronounced it, a nip, priced at $17. Claude believed the actual retail price was higher, and it was higher, it was $25. Now, if he got the next prize right, he would automatically win the bonus. It was a 2-slice toaster priced at $39. Claude believed the actual retail price was lower, and it was lower! It was $22! He automatically won the bonus, which was behind the second window where I felt it was going to be. Okay. Ellen played Easy as 1, 2, 3 for a hot seat chassis racer GTX Pro Racing Simulator that features a 28-inch LCD display and surround sound modeled by Manuela, a cherry red washer and dryer that includes 9 programs and dual LED displays for easy use modeled by Kristolyn, and we also had a 42-inch sharp LCD high-def TV that is paired with a Dell desktop computer with a 500-gigabyte hard drive and 6 gigabytes of RAM, modeled by Gwendolyn. Texas brought the blocks over to Ellen. Ellen placed the number 1 block on the TV, believing that was the least expensive. She placed the number 2 block on the Pro Racing Simulator, believing that was the second least expensive. And for the most expensive, she placed block number 3 on the washer and dryer. First, Gwendolyn revealed the price of the TV, and as Texas watched on, it was $1,199. Now, Manuela revealed the price of the Pro Racing Simulator. That was $3,423. Uh-oh. If that washer and dryer was more than $3,423, Ellen would win all 3 prizes. And Kristolyn revealed the price of the washer and dryer to be $2,520. So the correct order was the TV, then the washer and dryer, and then the Pro Racing Simulator. Last but not least, Shalise, who was celebrating her 30th birthday on the tape date of today's episode, played one away for a Chrysler 200LX modeled by Gwendolyn. The wrong price was $31,782. Manuela was in charge of changing the numbers. Shalise chose the 3 to be a 2 and not a 4. She chose the 1 to be a 2 and not a 0. She chose the 7 to be an 8 and not a 6. She chose the 8 to be a 9 and not a 7. And she chose the 2 to be a 3 and not a 1, making the new price $22,893. Now when it was time to ask the almighty sound effects lady if Shalise had 1 number right, she did have 1 number right. Now when she asked the almighty sound effects lady if she had 2 numbers right, she did have 2 numbers right. Now when she asked the almighty sound effects lady if she had 3 numbers right, she had to change 3 numbers. She changed the 3 to a 1, the 9 to a 7, and she changed the 8 to a 6, making the new price $22,671. Now when Drew said to reveal the first 2, I'm sure he meant the first number, but it turned out that the first 2 numbers literally were shown. They were a 2 and a 0. I had a feeling it was going to be that. The actual retail price was $20,871. I honestly thought she had that 9 right. Well, today we didn't do too bad to end the week. We had 3 pricing games won. Clock game, flip-flop, and bonus game. And we gave away a grand total of $2,000. $1,000 won by Tiffany in clock game, and $1,000 won by Ellen in the second showcase showdown. So the MVPs of the Price is Right are Tiffany, Ryan, Claude, and Ellen. Tiffany, Ryan, and Claude for their pricing and wins, and to Ellen for winning her showcase. That involved a hand-worked antique mirror buffet that features 3 adjustable shelves and a 3-tier removable wine rack. She also won a trip to France that included a 6-night stay, including daily breakfast at a luxury hotel. Also included a private guided tour of the Chateau de Versailles, including the Hall of Mirrors. And she also won a Mazda 3i Touring. She made $25,000 on her showcase. The actual retail price was $30,348, a difference of $5,348. Now, on to the acknowledgement section. What I got off of Meistermation 1987 is this. Clock game today, the cheaper prizes, or the 2 small prizes, were placed out front of the big doors. And of course the bonus prize was behind the big doors, like last time. Lucky 7, George Gray said a new car. Let me do that again. A new car! That's better. In a whisper. So it was like this. A new car! Bonus game. Clean sweep. 3rd time this season, according to Meistermation 1987. Though to M.V.P. 11 news clips, that was the 2nd automatic win. Meistermation 1987 claims that the last season with 3 clean sweeps was back in 1977. Here's a little Roger Dobkowitz humor. On the shirt from Charlize, mentioned that she had a birthday, and it said, "Drew, kiss me, I'm 30." Doesn't look 30 years old to me. Looks younger. I mentioned about Kristolyn, Lloyd, and Texas Battle being on TTIR because of Old and Beautiful celebrating its 25th anniversary. And I mentioned that they were the 2 who modeled the bonus prize in clock game. And before Drew read the actual retail prices of the showcases, he mentioned that everyone in the audience got a hat signed by Lloyd and Battle. And it's, of course, on PricesRight.com, the offer. Oh, and one more part of M.V.P. 11 News Clips' acknowledgement section is this. One Away received its 9th loss today. That's bad. Oh, and also I want to point out that yesterday in the Price is Right acknowledgement section, Meistermation 1987 wanted me to acknowledge that the dice game table was not brought out by any of the models. Now, this week the Price is Right Price Game Recap was sponsored by Starbucks Coffee. And now on to the sponsor spoiler, everybody. Next week the Price is Right Price Game Recap will be sponsored by Mission Grande Taco Shells. So another week of Price is Right episodes for Season 40 has come to an end. And I'll be back again on Monday to do another week of Pricing and Recap. Until then, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Good night.